Okay, here we go. Day 2 of Advent of Cyber from TryHackMe.com. Let's jump right into it. Looks like today we're dealing with phishing, which is cool. As far as the quest goes, I will do that later on. Right now, I just want to get through material. It is November 3rd already. I'm past midnight, so I'm a little bit later than usual. So I just want to jump in and get as much done as I can before it's time to go to bed. Let's go. Okay, there is 2 videos. I wonder if it's the same thing. Okay, social engineering.
Hey everyone!
18 minutes. This is
Hello everybody!
20 minutes. Okay. Last time, the first day, the 2 videos were the same thing, just 2 presenters. So I wonder if this is the same thing or not. But okay, we'll just go with video 1 and go from there. But before we do, let's read some instructions. In light of several recent cybersecurity threats against the Best Festival company, the local red team has scheduled several penetration tests. The red teamers proceeded to carry out a regular penetration test against their TBFC. Part of this exercise is to ensure that the employees are diligent when clicking links and that the company is well protected against the latest phishing attacks. This type of authorized phishing is a proven way to learn whether the cybersecurity awareness training has fruited. In this task, you will be part of the TBFC local red team with Elves, Recon McRed, Exploit McRed, and Pivot McRed. You will help them plan and execute their phishing campaign. It is time to see more cybersecurity awareness training. If more cybersecurity awareness training is required. Okay, the objectives of these lessons are understand what social engineering is, learn the type of phishing, explore how red teams create fake login pages, use social engineering toolkit to send phishing email. Okay, this is gonna be pretty interesting, I think. I've done stuff like this in the past, but you know, it's been some time, so I'm basically completely new to all this stuff again. Okay. So we do have the attack box, and then we have the target machine as well. So let's start the machine, and let's start the attack box as well. Perfect. The target machine, I think it should give us the IP address here, correct? I think so. Okay. I have successfully started the attack box and the target machine. Check. I believe I did. We'll see. It's still loading. Day number 3, huh? I'm on a streak. Hopefully I can do this for next 6 months. That's the goal. All day, every day. Not all day, obviously, but you know, a couple hours a day for 6 months, I think. I think that would be a good goal to set for myself, and in the meantime, obtain certifications and eventually get that cyber job. I'm curious how many people actually join this Advent of Cyber. How many actually participate, how many start, and how many actually finish. But I'm just curious the number I'm most interested in, how many actually attempt to start it or do start it, just to kind of see how much interest there is around learning cyber these days. Okay, terminal. This machine can access other machines you deploy on TryHackMe. Please keep in mind the following. Pen testing any target that is not deployed by you or TryHackMe is prohibited. You are solely responsible for your actions. This machine expires. Check TryHackMe to ensure you still have time left. Once this machine is terminated, all data will be lost. If you are a subscriber, this machine is exposed to the internet and may be automatically scanned. While the machine is secure, do not store sensitive files. Tools are located in all of these directories. I am going to copy this just in case I need it for later on. Let's go to our note taking. Okay, so root desktop tools, tools and /opt. Okay. Web shells are located. Okay, web shells are located in user share web shells. Word lists. Okay, cool. Readmes are located in root instructions. To use Empire and Starkiller, I have not heard of this. Read the following root instructions. Empire Starkiller. Okay. Let me Google that real quickly. It's a GUI for PowerShell Empire Post Exploitation Framework. It allows red teams to collaborate on security engagements by providing web-based interface to manage listeners, agents, and modules, and to generate reports on their activities. Okay. Alright, let's move on. So we got this. Alright, so how big is this coursework here? How many questions we got? Wow, couple of questions. A big lesson for a few questions. That's how you know it's starting to get a little bit more complex. Just the beginning of it. Okay, social engineering. Yep, human hacking is what social engineering really is. It's kind of playing on people's emotions and psychology and trying to obtain some information that they really should not be sharing. Any information that they give you could allow them to further social engineer other folks in the same field or same company with the gained information until obtaining a bunch of information that allows them to kind of attack systems or gain passwords or access to different, or just tell them where things are, you know, to breach physically or to understand the infrastructure or maybe even the software in use, things like that. Phishing is a subset of social engineering. Medium is mostly messages. At one point, the most common phishing attacks happen via email, which is a little bit outdated. Spread of smartphones and everybody having access to internet. Phishing is now via SMS, short text messages, voice calls, QR codes, social media direct messages. Purpose for a target to click, open, reply to messages so the attacker can steal information, money, or access. I keep getting tons of these spam messages or scam messages on my phone. I just never respond to them, just delete them, block them. But they're usually pretty obvious. But you know, sometimes they can get you in a bad time. You know, for example, every once in a while I'll get somebody asking for if you want to sell your house. Some of those are legitimate, people who try to flip houses and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure scammers utilize those same strategies, pretending to be one of those companies, and let's just say you're in a process of selling or buying a house, timing of it all, plus being busy with family, work, and getting a text message, you might just reply, because you're not paying attention or thinking about being phished at that point in time. Yeah, even careful people might fall targets to such attacks if they don't exercise proper care. Yeah, it happens. I think it can happen to anybody with busy lives and whatnot. Even if you're familiar with the type of attacks, if you're not really vigilant and if you're not really constantly thinking about it, it can happen to anybody. TBFC cybersecurity awareness training teaches users about 2 anti-phishing mnemonics written as stop. The first stop is from All Things Secure, which tells users to ask for the following questions before acting on email. Is it suspicious? Is it telling me to click on something or do something? Offering me amazing deal? Pushing me to do something now? Yep, so urgency is a big thing with scammers. They want you to act now. And like I said, the whole timing of things, if you get a message that's related to something you're doing in real life, you might be inclined to act quickly because you might think it's important at that point in time. The second stop, slow down, type the address yourself, open nothing unexpected, prove the sender, check the real form, address number, not just the display name. I do this all the time. Anytime I get a random text message or a random call that I don't recognize, I go and search it, investigate a number, see if it's a legit number. Is it somebody in my state? Where's it coming from? What a big thing I do is I check the carrier. What phone carrier is it coming from? If it's one of the big ones like Sprint, T-Mobile, AT&T, Verizon, then I know it's more likely to be legitimate. Not always, but if they're using one of those VoIP services, especially out of the country, then I'm definitely not going to respond. Okay. Building the trap. So are we gonna be building a trap? That's really cool if we are. You must sound very convincing as penetration tester for a successful phishing attack. It's not only how you write the phishing email or message, but how you set up the trap for the target. The trap can be anything, depending on your objectives and the research you conduct on the target. Sometimes attackers aim to compromise the target's machine, and they achieve this by attacking a malicious file or to their phishing email. Attaching it, okay. Attackers sometimes craft a web page that mimics a legitimate login page to steal the target's credentials. So that's kind of like, you click on a link to open up a, spreadsheet or a file that opens up in a browser, but it seems like it wants you to log into Google or Gmail or Microsoft email to open up the file, but it's a fake login page to that. What do you think? It's a legitimate service. In this task, we aim to acquire the target user's login credentials. Our trap would be a fake TBFC portal login page, which we attach to the phishing email and send to the target. But a login page itself is not enough. We need to host it, implement some logic to capture the credentials entered by the target. To facilitate your task, we have already set up a script that when run will host a fake login page. The phony login page we created will capture all the credentials entered into the page. Nice. The script is already placed at the attack box right here. Okay. Alternatively, if you want to use your own THM VPN, okay, so you can download the file if you're using the VPN virtual machine, which I am not. I'm doing the split screen here. To run the script, use the .server.py, and it will start listening for any credentials. If the target gets trapped and enters the credentials, it will be shown on the same terminal. So let's open up the terminal here. Does it want us to do it right now? Should we do it right now? Let's try it. Okay, so I gotta go to a path, right? Yep. So why is the tab not working now? But yesterday it did not work, then it did work. What is going on? Oh, because it's case sensitive. That's why. Yep. Okay, day 2 and day 21. Oh, that's pretty cool. So the same machine is going to be used for both different days. Okay, so cd day. Why doesn't it let me fill it in? I know there's another one, but it should like go toggle between the different folders. Okay, so. All right, so let's start it. Server py. Okay, so this is starting the server at 0.0.0.0. Alrighty. Shouldn't it be localhost at least? It's listening on port 8000. Moreover, the 0.0.0.0 implies that it is bound to all interfaces. Okay. To confirm what the user will see, use Firefox on the attack box and browse to one of these. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. The loopback address, the localhost address. Right here, but I'm not sure where the 10.647376 is coming from. Is that like my own IP address? Let me open up another terminal. IP. So my address is what? Loopback 0000. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. There it is. This is the fake login page that the script is running and hosting for us. We're gonna do a first test. We'll do hello world as a password. Okay, so this should probably be logged somewhere, and that we're gonna get to it probably in a little bit. So we can minimize this. We have our two terminals, one that's running the malicious website or the login portal. All right, delivery via social engineering toolkit, SCT. Let me type this in. Yep, these acronyms I need to start remembering. I'm not sure how difficult the certifications or exams are for TryHackMe, but something I want to make sure I'm familiar with all the acronyms, because if they start throwing them my way, I'm not, remembering them. That could throw me off. As our phishing page is ready, we can now prepare and send a phishing email to our target user. Sending it from our personal email is the worst idea, obviously. Ideally, the email should appear to be coming from a legitimate looking sender. For example, we can pretend to be somebody the target user trusts or expects to get such an email from them, such as a vendor, and that's where that social engineering comes in hand. Let's just say you have a company that does business with a shipping company, and if you know that by calling in and trying to sell shipping services and ask them, who do you guys currently use, something as simple as that will open up the doors to now create a phishing email from that shipping company, or pretending to be that shipping company, and it's something where their guard might be let down because it looks like it's coming from their trusted vendor, or somebody they would usually deal with on a daily basis and trust for the most part. The more phishing email appears realistic, the more likely it is for the target user to believe it and get phished. The question is, how can we send a realistic looking email that contains our fake login page? One solution is to use social engineering toolkit set. There's a link here. Where does that take me? Oh, that's a whole GitHub thing. Let's copy it. Alrighty. There is no need for the Django and Flash stuff. Okay, we'll look into this in depth later on. It is an open source tool. You know what? I do need a page for tools. So as I come across all these tools, I wanna document them, and then later on do a deep dive on each one, potentially see how they work, what they do, how they do it, and just do a little bit of an assessment on them, and also learn how to use them. Right? For somebody who wants to be a red teamer one day, that would be pretty important to know. Sweet. Why is this here? I want this up here. It's all right. It's an open source tool primarily designed by David Kennedy for social engineering attacks. It offers a wide range of features. In particular, it lets you compose and send a phishing email. In the current scenario, we will use this tool to create and send phishing email to the target user. Let's start creating the phishing email through the set tool. Before you use this tool, please remember that it will involve multiple steps, each asking different questions about the phishing email you intend to send. So please be patient and follow along the process. To start the tool, type set. Okay, so it's probably something that's already installed, right? Set toolkit into the terminal, and it will present you with a menu containing multiple options. At the bottom you will see set, where you can input your desired option number. For our case, we would select option 1, social engineering attack. If you choose the wrong option at any stage, the option 99 will take you back to the main menu, where you can start again. However, if you commit any mistake while writing the phishing email, you will have to press Ctrl+C to return to the main menu. The social engineering attacks cover various attacks from spear phishing and mass mailer attacks to wireless access point attacks. Wow, cool. So, open. Okay, let's make this bigger. I'm just gonna go right this way about this one. Okay, so number 1, social engineering attacks. Number 2, penetration testing, fast track, third-party modules, update the social engineering toolkit, update set configuration, and 6, help credits. And okay, so really it's less than what I thought, but that's really cool. All right, we'll go number 1. Choosing number 1 will display another menu with the type of social engineering attack we want to use in our attack. In our case, we will pick a mass mailer. Okay, let me see how many options I got. Spear phishing, website attack vectors, infectious media wow, that is a lot. QR code generator, PowerShell attack vectors, third-party modules. Okay, and we're using mass mailer is number 5. Okay. Now we would be asked to select between 2 options. One option allows us to send a phishing email to a single address, while the other option enables us to send an email to many. Here we would select option number 1. Okay, so we're just targeting one person with this. Send email to. Now we'll have several questions to answer and various fields to fill out. The first set of questions concerns the email address and how the email will be routed and delivered. After each input provided, we can press enter to get the next question. Alright, so we're gonna send the email to factory@will.thm, okay? Send email to. Wow, so you can use your own Gmail account or create a Gmail account for your email attack, use your own server, or open relay. We're gonna do our own server or open relay from the address. We know that the guys at the toy factory communicate regularly with Flying Deer, the shipping company. Wow, that is like my earlier example. Okay, so that's the vendor that they utilize, right? So then we will use updates at flyingdeer.thm. So that's the source address. That's where it's coming from. Okay, from name Flying Deer. Username for open relay. Username for open relay. We will leave it blank and just hit enter. Password. We will leave it blank. SMTP email server address. We will deliver directly to the TBFC mail server by entering 10.64.143.17. Port number for SMTP server. We will leave the default value of 25. Do I have to type it in or just enter? And just hit the enter key. Leave the default. Value of 25, just hit the enter key. Okay. The next set of questions will ask if you want to send it as a high priority or attach a file. Yes or no? Okay, we'll say no, because that's what they want us to do. Do you want to attach a file? We'll answer no. And I never like when there's inconsistencies in softwares or tools like this, where here it wants me to type in the full word and here just N or Y. Just keep it consistent. That's what I like. Anyhow, do you want to attach an inline file? We're saying no to that. What am I saying? N. Finally, we pick an email subject. We're gonna say shipping changes. Okay. Send the email as HTML or plain text. We will keep the default choice as plain text and just hit enter key. Okay, enter the body of the message. Type end capitals when finished. Okay, so we are just gonna type a message, hello. Hello, we have recently changed our shipping schedules and need your confirmation by end of day to confirm confirm Alright, I think this is straight to the point. We have recently changed our shipping schedules. I need your confirmation by end of day to confirm upcoming shipments, please. Okay, this looks good to me. Please take a look at the updates here. Then we put the, our link here to the malicious login portal, and then we add at the end, let us know if there are any questions. That looks pretty legit in my opinion. Okay, here's an example of how to do this. Do you have to type in next line of the body? Enter the body of the message. Next, oh, so I could probably do like the enter, shift enter, we think. Oh, thanks. Oh, I already have end over there. I don't know if it's gonna let me edit. Whatever, we'll just say, okay, how do I end it? How do I stop? I think I botched that because this end is gonna show up now in the message. Yeah, so if this sends an email with this end here, that would be very suspicious. That's a little mistake here. You know, if you're not paying attention when you're sending phishing emails as a red teamer. No. Okay. Now the phishing email has been sent to the target. Press return to continue. This tool is super easy to use. That's insane how easy this is. This is confusing me. The phishing email has been sent to the target. The press return to continue button is just the enter button to restart the tool. Okay. Open a terminal where our server py script is running to see if the user gets trapped and enters their credentials. Okay, so there's some activity here. 5:42, is that the time? 5:58. Is that me? Was that me earlier? Oh, wait a second. Why is this 5:41? It's 5:58. 5:42. It's the timing is off. However, it did capture username. First test. That was me. Hello world. Okay, that is me. But I don't see anybody captured. Oh, it says you have to wait 1 to 2 minutes and observe the terminal for any credentials entered by the user. Okay. To the TBFC, Red Team surprised. They received at least one set of working credentials. This result is alarming. It means that the adversary could succeed in a similar attack if it has not already been done. Considering the received credentials, if an adversary gains such access, they can easily wreck the whole gift delivery system. It is vital to check if such an attack has taken place and act accordingly. Okay, let me go back here. Let me do another. Oh, come on. Where's my history? Is there history? Yeah, buddy, it's right here. Who am I? Okay. So we sent another request. Oh, it came up right away. Oh, and we got this one, I think. Yeah, we sure did. But this is the one I just sent. Username, who am I? Password, student of cyber 2025! Exclamation mark. But this is from the results from our email campaign. We received username admin, password unranked wisdom anthem from, okay. What is the password? Password is this, right? Correct. Browse here and try to access the mailbox of the factory. Oh, so we're using their credentials. Got it. That's the password. Admin. Bam, bam. Let's go. Login failed. Oh wait, it's not copying. That's why. Copy. Yeah, it didn't look long enough, but I think some websites have like a limit where even though it's longer password, it'll only show you like 5-6 characters, so throw you off. It still does not work. Oh, it says, oh, wait a second, maybe that's just one of the users we're looking for. Factory user. First test, that's me. Admin. Well, this gotta be it. Why am I not able to connect here? What am I typing wrong? Browse to the website. Okay, we are there. And try to access the mailbox of the factory user to see if their previously harvested admin password has been reused. Oh, wait. Is the username factory? No. Crap, did I mess this up? Oh god. Oh. Alright, let's do this again quickly. We're just gonna type stuff in. Is this what we're looking for? Is this... Nope. No luck. No dice. No way, Jose. Okay, whatever. Okay. We have created another phishing thing. Is this it already? Oh yeah. Oh. Wow. Alrighty. So we go to that link. No luck. Okay, browse to, you know, I'm just gonna type in the whole thing. HTTP 10.64.143.17. No, it's the same page. From the within the attack box, and try to access the mailbox of the factory user to see if the previously harvested admin password has been reused. Okay, so factory, and then trying to use the admin password. Oh, there we go. I thought I tried that. I thought I did. There we go. What is the total number of toys expected for delivery? Oh wow, there's my 2 phishing emails to them. That's pretty cool. They both went through. Kinda like this one. Not a lot of information. Okay. Well, there's a lot more to this. This mailbox. Compose. Wow. Got the full light mode. Wow. Light mode. Okay, let's read this through. Wait, there's attachment here, or is it just a link? Oh, the title tells us how many units. Is it 1 million? 1,984,000? Cool. Day 2 completed. Getting some tickets over here. 1 ticket. Oh man. Oh man, my performance. Oh god. What to improve? Command. I can't type. I get it. Going forward, ensure that server PY is marked as executable using the chmod +X before attempting to run it. This is essential. Okay, I gotta learn that actually. That's pretty cool. +X dot come on. Okay, that's actually pretty nice having those tips. Okay, I want to go back to that room. I want to test this chmod. I've never used it before. I don't think I have. Maybe I have. Exit, clear, whatever. Okay. So, what's the file path? File path. Okay, so chmod plus x space and then the file name. Okay, is this, how does that work? Okay, and space plus x is a space thing, okay. Plus x, I got nothing. Oh, it changes the permissions. The x in chmod or plus x or minus x refers to execute permissions. Okay. You'll make it executable. Right click on your script and choose properties permissions allowing executing file as a program. Leaves you with the exact same result as command in terminal. If a file you want to change permissions on is located within the system directory, you may need to be root. Okay. Huh. So okay, cool. Well, this is it for today. Pretty short one. Got through it fairly quickly. Well, 1 hour. That's actually pretty long. This should be like 20-minute thing, 30-minute thing. Okay. See ya tomorrow.